In this episode, I'm going to give myself an early Christmas present, so stay tuned to see what it is. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and in this episode, I have used this as an excuse to give myself an early Christmas present. And come along as we unwrap, take a look at, and possibly play with whatever is hidden behind the gift wrap. So, here we go. Okay, here we go. Wow, I wonder what could be in here. Oh my goodness, it's a Beelzebub figure from Sandland. So, Sandland, I love the anime. And for those that don't know, let me give a quick little rundown on what it's about and how it was created. Now, Sandland's Beelzebub is part of the Dragon Ball Dragon Stars toy line. It makes sense because Sandland was created by the late Dragon Ball creator Akira Toriyama. First serialized in 2000, the manga ran for 3 months and was collected into a single volume later that year. A CGI anime film was released in 2023, and this year saw the release of a weekly anime and an open-world RPG video game released across multiple platforms. Now, what the show is about is a somewhat post-apocalyptic world where water is super scarce. And the main characters are Rao, who is a kind of like a policeman of the wasteland, who you later find out was a soldier that is kind of trying to redeem himself from his past mistakes. And he goes on this adventure to try to find water for the people. He goes to the demons for help, which you have Beelzebub, who is the prince of hell. His father's the devil. And the other demon that goes along is Thief, who is kind of like his Alfred, if you will. Anyway, it's a great and fun show, and it's on Hulu and Disney Plus, so if you see it, give it a chance. I think you'll enjoy it. But anyway, let's take a look at the figure. Now, right out of the box, I'm very impressed because his head sculpt is like a rubber. His hands are like a rubber, and his tail's like a rubber. So I did not feel scared to put his hands on and his tail because they have some give to it. So it's not like with hard plastic where you're always, well, at least I'm always fearful that I'm going to snap something. So that's a nice surprise. Now, a very great likeness to the character. And I have to say, with the Dragon Stars line, it's a $20 figure. Of course, it being Japan and them having just super detailed and articulate figures, there are $50, $60, $70, $80 versions of this action figure, but I think I'm happy enough with the $20 job. Now, as you can see, his tail is a ball joint, spins around. Now, it's not posable, but like I said, it's kind of that rubbery, so you don't have to feel like it's going to break at any point. His little cape is also very soft rubber. Oop. That's the only issue I think I have come across so far, is these aren't snapped in there like you would get with a hard plastic. They keep wanting to fall off. But the posability seems pretty good. See what I mean? That's the only downside so far, in my opinion. So good articulation of the arms. God, my nail's dirty. Sorry about that, folks. Let me take a second and clean it. Oh boy, how embarrassing. His legs, we got ankle movement, a double knee, pretty good leg movement there. And he stands perfectly. It's like you don't even have to fight with him too much for him to stand. So he came with 2 other hands, open hands. Like a sliding pose. Now, the pose that I had thought of trying to do doesn't seem like I'll be able to, which is giving him kind of like a superhero pose. Ah. Get on there. I think it looks great. I think I'm very, I don't think. I am very happy to get this for $20. And like I said, it's a great anime. You should check it out. It's one of the last things that Toriyama worked on before he passed away. And unlike Dragon Ball, it's its own little self-contained story, so you don't have to worry about watching 1,000 episodes or whatever to get the gist of it. But my son and I have had a heck of a time watching it. And like I said, it's on Hulu, Disney Plus. It's had pretty wide release. So I'm going to leave it there. And I know anime isn't the cup of tea for everybody here at the channel, but I can't get enough of it. So thank you for indulging me, and see you back over there. Anyway, back to me. Super happy with this toy, especially with the price point of $20. Of course, the more expensive ones probably don't have the problem with the hands falling off, but small price to pay for saving a ton of money. Now, like I said, you should give the anime a try. It's really good. It's short, concise, and it's a contained story. So you won't have to backlog a bunch of episodes just to catch up to it. It's a fun watch, and it has a lot of heart. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everyone. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this or any of the episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you'll be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad and stay dorky.